Today, I want to talk about poverty. Is poverty a result of bad life choices, bad luck, a combination of both? I finally finished this book about hillbillies by J.D. Vance. It reminded me of my grandfather who grew up dirt poor in Appalachia, born in southeast Kentucky, unbelievably poor. He witnessed violence, drug and alcohol abuse, bad relationship choices, just like in this book. Also, likewise, both men were able to escape poverty. My grandfather became middle class and he's doing pretty dang well for himself. But can everyone escape poverty, or were they just the lucky ones? First, let me acknowledge that poor people are at a disadvantage. I don't want this video to come off as,
why don't they stop being poor? Gross. Ugh.
Parents play a big role. If you have parents who read to you, help you with your homework, take you to baseball practice, you're at a huge advantage compared to somebody whose parents are absent, always high or drunk, in and out of jail. These kids don't have the same support, don't have proper role models, aren't getting any kind of education at home. That said, there are things that people can do to improve their situation. 3 great pieces of advice. At least finish high school, get a full-time job, wait until you're at least 21 to get married, and then have kids. Of course, this is the internet, so I expect a bunch of,
that's stupid advice. I got married at 19 and I'm fine. That's stupid advice. I did all that and I'm still broke.
Okay, nothing is guaranteed and there will always be exceptions. The Brookings Institute found that of adult Americans who followed these rules, only 2% are in poverty and nearly 75% join the middle class. These stats show that life choices absolutely do matter. High school graduation rates have increased to 83.5%, but for Hispanics it's 77.8%, and for Black students it's 74.6%. Children born out of wedlock is at record highs. 40% of American children, 50% of Hispanic children, and 70% of Black children are born out of wedlock in this country, and that is a very bad thing. Children raised by single mothers are 4 times more likely to live in poverty and need government assistance. Once again, there are challenges and struggles that exist for poor people. Everything is harder if you have an unstable home life. But there are people escaping poverty, and they are doing so mostly by avoiding bad life choices. Yes, luck sometimes plays a role, but I'd say life choices plays the biggest role. Yet, when people like me say this, we're accused of being racist, victim blaming, too privileged to understand. This is unfortunate because this is something that young poor people need to hear. Nothing is guaranteed, there's going to be struggles along the way, but if you follow these 3 pieces of advice, you stand the best chance of escaping poverty. At least graduate high school, get a full-time job, wait until you're at least 21 to get married, and then have kids. And heroin, not even once.